Today, we're going to talk about secrets and whether your character should have some. On a simple note, yes, a few secrets round out your character quite well, a few guilty secrets or pasts. But what I'm looking at here is whether your character should have a big secret, something that could utterly destroy them if it came out. I had a character concept, for those who know the world of Darkness, I had a character concept of a Salubri hiding in a Tremere Chantry. And yes, that would have been utterly devastating had they been revealed, and I thought it would be really fun, but I realized that it wouldn't be. And I realized I've done quite a few characters with sort of big secret concept. I had one who was sort of dual personality in the Resistance and in the official military structure, and alternated between the two. I had one who was impersonating someone else, and a few other concepts, and they've rarely worked out as well as it seems they should. And this gets to the very big difference between a role-playing game and a literature, a book or a film or something. In a book and a film, it works because the creator of the character is also the creator of the universe, and they can set everything up so that it works, and they show us the character the whole way through. But let's think that you have a character with a secret that, if revealed, would probably end up with them being destroyed, killed, ostracized, or something really bad. Now, you're going to know this. Generally, the other players are not going to know this, and the GM is going to know this. So basically, you're going to add this little maybe twist to your character, to its actions. I mean, they can't reveal whatever it is, and you're going to be adding this little twist to the actions, and it's just you and the GM that knows it. And that's fine, and it's potentially fun, but you're not going to get a whole lot of play out of that, as opposed to another quirk of character or other things that you could be doing with your with your PC. So while your secret is secret, unless you and the GM are just doing it together, there's not much that you can actually do about it. You can sort of laugh, haha, my secretly moral character is pretending to be evil at this point there, and it's a great strain for them. Yeah, but you can't show the strain or else it's revealed, so it's all internal, it's all hidden. So that's the first problem with that, is that while it's secret, it's as if your character didn't have it. So that's the if you've got a brooding secret and you don't talk about it, it's as if it didn't exist. You could decide that maybe if the GM was agreeing that you didn't have the secret 5 sessions in or whatever, and no one would ever know. The second thing is with the reveal. Now, you probably have in your head a picture of how the reveal might go. I know I definitely had, and it's very hard, however, to control that. GMs know it's very hard to control how their players end up. So how is you as a player going to control how your big secret gets revealed to the other players in the middle of the adventure? It's going to be very tricky. So either you're going to drop no hints whatsoever about it, and then sort of just do a twist and turn at the end, which is kind of, well, yes, so you are secretly in league with the demons, and no one could have ever known that, and you reveal it at the end. It's... what if you were just being a bastard and decided at the very end you want to stab people, and this was your excuse? If you haven't dropped any hints, that's what it's like. But now if you do drop hints, then people will probably figure it out, and probably figure it out not at the time you wanted them to. And then we get into a problem, because you're hoping probably that one of them will be your friend, they'll know it, and they'll keep it secret, and there'll be a dynamic between you. Or maybe the whole group will figure it out, you keep it secret, and there'll be a dynamic between you. Possibly. But if it's a really big secret, are you sure that the other characters are going to react that way? And if it's a really bad secret for the time, like being homosexual in certain eras, being of a despised group or clan, or being not who you think who they think you are. So all these things, the players may decide to twist their characters a bit to accommodate you. Oh yes, I will be tolerant of this, or go along with this because you are my friend, but you can't really count on it. It's not really fair to expect it or demand it. So and if it goes badly, you've only sort of got yourself to blame. And the other thing is that if you're going to get energy and story out of the big reveal, once the big reveal is gone, there's nothing more. Well, as I say, it might be your group keeping you hidden against the world or stuff like that, but you're not going to get another big reveal. So your secret identity, your sort of character concept, your strong character concept ended up in practice being a few hints along the way, you occasionally enjoying something with the GM in a hidden fashion, and one reveal probably not at the time you wanted it to. That's awfully little for a key core character concept. And yeah, I've had problems with all of those, and I expect my Salubri/Tremere character, which sounded so great, would have the same problem in a game, so I'm not going to run them. I've once had a successful character concept with a secret, and it was the imposter. Someone is pretending to be someone else. And why did it work? It's because he pretended in such an exuberant and exaggerated way in order to draw attention away from questions. So there was a continual character aspect to it. And that worked. But it only worked because it's continual, because it's central to your behavior. He was always sort of being dynamic, spending money, doing dramatic things to draw attention away from the fact that he didn't really have a clue what was going on. So that one situation worked, but in general, big secrets don't work. Now, what kind of secrets would work? Well, smaller ones. Things that are sort of a bit dodgy, but not instant elimination or extinction or whatever in the world that you have. Sort of, say, a criminal record for some respectable member of the community. You can have a reveal and it can go badly, it can go well, and then you might try and redeem yourself or whatever. Something graded, possibly. If you want to hide, if you really want to go with the concept that you're some big hideous demon worshipper or something like that, well, maybe you can sort of drop hints that you're intermediate, or in the way that you've got some dubious religious beliefs, you're callous, or just sort of basically build up to it and sort of play in the middle. So you're a big demon worshiper, you can keep that if you want, it might happen at the end, but the real thing is the degree of your evilness and twistedness, and that sort of coming out and maybe being accepted or not being accepted. It really depends, and you can sort of play with that. So yeah, so in general, big secrets don't work. Oh, choose something that you can play with very often, that can come to the fore very often in pretty much any conversation. That's the key, really great character concepts. Thanks for listening.